All right, guys, we are back with the Edison Format Semi-Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Robert Mcnett on the left playing Vayu Turbo versus John Vigil on the right playing Diva Hero Beat. So this is Robert's first time in Top Cut in Edison Format on the channel. He's played some hat on the channel, so he's got one win in hat. We'll see if he can get to his first finals in Edison. Well, John Vigil already has 10 wins. He has the third most wins on the channel, so we'll see if he can get to another final. So, looks like Robert starts off by summoning Grepher, discarding Necrogarna, and sending Vayu to the graveyard. I believe Robert borrowed this deck, because like this tournament happened the same day as a sneak peek, so we had a couple of advanced players join and just borrow decks. Alright, so John starts off by normal summoning Diva. Grabbing, what's he going to grab here? Grabbing Gilman. And Robert decides to bottomless the Gilman. And now John sets one and passes. Okay. And here he deprisons the Grepher. What else does Robert have? Robert sets a monster, sets a back row, passes back to John. Oh, he must. I wonder if he just drew that. So E-Call Stratos. Yep. Summon Stratos. Effect grab. Effect to grab Alias. Most likely. Okay, so he grabbed Alias. Yeah, neither one has taken any damage. Now, who am I going to root for here? John's already won a bunch with this deck. So I'm going to root for Robert just to see him get to his first finals here in Edison Format, because he's mostly an advanced player and hat player, even though he stopped playing hat also. All right, so let's see, what will John do? Does he just attack? What if it's Hamster, though? It's Raikou, so he chooses to Raikou the Diva. Main deck dev hits Solemn, Vayu, and I don't know about Solemn. End phase, Space the Deprison. I know people don't like it, but man, card's so good sometimes. Summon Armageddon Knight. Send Sirocco. Yeah, I've tried one Arma, but the problem with one Arma is sometimes you need it mid to late game, and if you mill your one Arma, it's rough. I think you got to run two. I've seen some people debate whether 2 Grepher, 2 Arma, 3-1. 3-2 is not bad, but someone asked me in the comments, and I said 3 Grepher can get cloggy. Trust me, I tried it. And it's good. You see your Grepher opening in your opening hand a lot more if you run 3. But, like, you don't really need 2 Grepher. That's kind of like the problem. Like, once you Grepher them once, you hardly ever want to Grepher them again. Plus, if you mill a Vayu, you might be better off just running 2. I think that's just maybe the correct ratio. Here comes Heavy. He chains MST to the Heavy. Now, Summon Plague, Synchro for 8. Are you afraid of Honest? John did summon Prisma, sent Ocean to his graveyard, so let's see what McNett does. He could go Stardust, he could go Colossal, he could go Dark End. Oh man, I wasn't keeping track of life. How much did he take? So Prisma ran over the Armageddon Knight for what, 300? Sorry, I went on a rant. So it was Stratos. Okay, goes for Thought Ruler. Activate Vayu, banish Vayu and Armed Wing for Armor Master attack for 1,000, and then Robert is going to gain 17, so he doesn't have the Honest, and then I'm gonna guess he hit him with Armor Master, so John summons another Diva, but I mean, that doesn't do anything here. Unless if he has Brain Control. I mean, but what does Brain Control do? Oh, he just... Alright, that is game. So, Robert, 1 win away from getting to his first finals in Edison Format. Again, he does have 1 win on the channel in hat. So we'll see. I think I messed up the life points, but I'll keep better track this time. So John opens Future Fusion, sends the Prisma, and I actually don't think Prisma's bad in this deck. It's not a bad tech because it's good with Honest, and you could send the Ocean to your graveyard. So yeah, it's not bad in this deck. But I think John just drew too many monsters, too many normal summons that game. So here, John summons Stratos, grabs Alias from his deck. Sets one and passes. I think this is the deck that John. I don't know. John's done well with a lot of different decks, but I don't know. I think this is this probably his top deck. I'm not sure. Like I said, John is like me. He's played everything. He's played Frog Hero. He's played Diva Hero Beat. He's played Black Wings. He's played Vayu. He's played Machina. I even think has he played Lightsworn? I think he's played Lightsworn once. Yeah, he's played a lot. So here, Robert wrote us for Greffer, discards the Plague, and here comes Shadow Mirror from John. Oof, that hurts. And Robert sets one and passes back to John. John summons Alias. Here comes Bottomless. Chain Spark. And Robert just picks up his cards to the Spark. So game 3. Yeah, he just picks up his cards. Let's get ready for game. Oh, he just. Why is he showing him the miracle? What the heck? Come on. Start side decking, man. You're wasting time here. Yeah, Robert's like, what are you doing, man? Let's go to the next game. So game 3. Who will get to the finals? Why did I keep this in? There we go. There we go. It ran a little longer than normal. So game 3, Mcnett versus John. See, Mcnett kept in brain control. Is it that good in this matchup? It depends if he keeps in his Kaisers or not. So here comes E-Call. Now, did Robert set Raikou turn 1 or Hamster? If he set Hamster, John, I don't think it matters because John will probably summon Stratos, grab Alias. If it's Hamster, he'll probably just pass. Or set Yada if John's on Yada. Okay. Is that Trish? It's a nice looking mat. All right, so I'm guessing John. What do you think he set? Probably Hamster turn 1. It could be Raikou, but it's so risky to set Raikou turn 1 against Hero B because of this. I mean, they play how many Stratos? Oh, but he milled Vayu. How many Stratos does his deck play? They play at least 4 copies, maybe 5 if they're on 3 E-Call. I've always been a fan of 3 E-Call because you got to see Stratos and Alias to it makes your whole deck live. All right, so Robert with the Greffer. No Shadow Mirror this time from John, so he sends the second Vayu from his hand. Sends Sirocco. Okay, so Vayu, let's see what does John have. John has a Bottomless, so Bottomless is the Armed Wing. Attack for 17. Passes back to John. John summons Kaiku. Oof. Banishes both his Darks, his Crow and his Vayu to make Dark Arm potentially dead, so he takes 100 here. Now Robert with the Allure. And it's going to banish what? I wonder if people side in deck dev against Hero Beat. I mean, you stop 3 Divas, 2 Honest. No, it doesn't seem worth it. You only hit 5 cards. Al Gilman, 7. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it in this matchup. I get the hand knowledge, but yeah, I probably wouldn't. So here, Robert gets rid of the Caius. Let's see. Robert's debating. So he summons a second Greffer, discards the Plague. Man, Crow would be just devastating here. It's always devastating. I've joked in the past that I'm gonna start siding out Plague when I go second. But here comes Dark Arm. Attacks for 1,017, so leaves them at 53 to 79. At least that's what I have, but I could be wrong. But you got Necro, you got Plague. John doesn't have any waters, so like Alias Spark. John has a lot of answers. Yeah, Alias Spark, Diva Miracle. Okay, yep. So I guess you hit over if you have Spark, you hit over Gref. He could have Honest too. Yeah, this is just there's so many cards that out this board. So okay, maybe he's now. It doesn't even matter what Robert does here because he's going to block. He has to block. Well, you could just let it go through, but you're going to lose your board regardless. You can maybe protect your Greffer. So he chooses, and then now he's going to drop the Honest. And Robert takes 19. And if he has Spark, I don't think he has Spark. No, I think he has a Trap, Hero Blast. Well, he has one Trap card. He doesn't have Spark. He's left with 2 cards in his hand. Now let's see what Robert can do. $53 to 6,000. Checking his grave. Yeah, he has no waters. That's the one good news. And I think his back row is a Hero Blast, which is dead. But Robert. Ooh, Wind Control. The Alias. So Robert takes 800. Tributes for Caius. Banishes the Cyber Dragon. He's left with 1 card. Tops for Plague. Crow. Oh, but I think he has Hero Blast. So John, yeah, I kind of saw that it was Hero Blast. But this is not too bad for Robert. Depending if John... Okay, so here's... Oh, he chooses the Greffer. Okay. Oh no, what if he has Gores? Colossal. Okay, how many warriors are in the grave? We know the Greffer, the Stratos. He used the Necro. Is there another? There's at least 2, so. Nah, there's no way John has Gores. He would have, if he had Gores, he probably doesn't set the Hero Blast because the Hero Blast was that's debatable. I don't know. Would he have set the Hero Blast if he had Gores? Here comes Prisma. Okay, that's his water right there. Yeah, I kind of like the 1 Prisma in the deck. It works well in this deck. You can at least, get the Ocean out. It turns on your Miracle Fusion, and it's an honest target. And if you side in Cyber Dragon, you can use it. You can use it to contact, like if you go up against a machine deck. And everyone sides in Cyber Dragon against Hero Beat. So, like game 2 and 3, if they try to summon Cyber Dragon to out your Alias, right? Then you just go summon Prisma contact for free. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. Only issue is it could be dead, but okay. So he miracles, and then miracles away to 0, and then hits him for 25. So he had double miracle. Sets hopefully a Raikou or a Hamster, or it's not looking good for our boy Robert. Robert summons Alias, attacks with 0 in case it's a Raikou. It is a DD Crow. What do I always say, guys? You know you're in trouble when you have to set DD Crow. Come on, Mirror Force. Oh, it's return. Okay, he's doing it to stay alive, so he pays half his life. And I mean, he's just not gonna attack you. He's doing it just to stay alive, to see what. I mean, what could he draw though? Mirror Force, Hamster keeps him alive. Yeah, Mirror Force, Hamster, and attack. It is torrential, so that is game. So John is going back to another finals with Hero Beat. We'll see if he can get his 11th win. He's going up against Ryan Ide's Lightsworn deck. Hope you guys enjoy that match. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. And yeah, I'll see all you guys next time.